All right. All right. All right. All right. Good Monday morning. And what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's take a quick look at the news. Oh man, I hate when this thing does this. Okay. So now you guys get a lesson on how to use this channel, this website. Pretty easy. All right, we got a Fed at 9. Let's see, how many Feds we got today? 1, 2, 3, 4 Feds today. We'll have one messing up the market at 11:45, 2:15, 6:45. Man, we got the point. You're raising interest rates. What do we need to hear from you guys? I need orderly trading. All right, ISM manufacturing is the big dilly, and global manufacturing, S&P numbers, the PMI. So everything's after the market, man. The only thing we got before the market is Fed. So the market opens, and just be careful. We have some numbers coming out that 9:45 is going to mess up our opening trade. But that's all right. We can see what goes on 15 minutes into the market and make that trade. Let's see what we're left with. All right, so what are we on? We're on the S&P. We're looking at the S&P. These are the futures, obviously. On the daily, I got the momentum flattening a little bit, but we're looking at a flag building right here on the 240. We'll keep our eye on that, but I'm kind of feeling a bounce. I'm just looking at something. Yeah, we're slightly oversold. Yeah, I think we need about 37.30 really to get some of this short profit taking going. Or actually, once it gets going, I think we're looking at 37.30. So, I mean, I'm neutral right now. I'm neutral. That's it. I'm not even saying neutral bearish. I'm kind of neutral. I'm going to watch my setups, be kind of conservative, see what goes on. And that's it. Let's see. BTC, what do we got going on? BTC on the daily, just grinding its way out, man. But I like this because when things get relatively normal, I believe that we are going to get some good trading opportunities out of this, which whenever I follow these channels, I get some good trading opportunity. Short-term stuff, nothing investing, and I haven't taken an investment position on BTC or opinion on BTC since I've been crawling into your homes via stream. So yeah, you can just see all these channels we keep setting up, and we get the breakouts, and they're pretty good. Pretty good. This is all a whole bunch of old stuff. Clean this chart up. Yeah, we're going to watch that. We'll probably trade in between. Well, right now we're just watching this tight break. You could actually, this is a Keltner channel. You could actually put that Keltner channel, and you could trade the mid to the high, the mid to the low. Once you're on the low, you take it to the mid. If you break to the mid, you'll grind your way up to the high. You can use it as short-term trading targets. This is on the daily chart. And here's the 240, more effective. You're looking at a flag right here, a break of this low. You could expect to go down to the 18.6. So if you wanted to, I mean, this is all choppy. I like expanding markets, like right here. That's an expanding market. I like to make my moves in there. But I know a lot of cats who trade like that. They're sipping margaritas and some fine clubs. Here's oil. Take a look at what's going on with oil. Oil. Oh, I bet we're setting up an inverted head and shoulders. We'll keep an eye on that. There's no way to put a trend, so you just watch that low. Yeah, I'm thinking we're about fair value. I bet this will be our trading range. Again, Keltner channel, I like to use that. gives me a perspective, and you can see how it respects it. Yeah, I mean, once you get comfortable trading on the Keltner channel, you can see it really respects that channel. But I'm feeling 84 is the number. 84 is the right number for oil, and I think things are gonna level out once, or right around now. I think we're in the midst of things mellowing out. I mean, anybody with any intelligence is already anticipating a full shutdown of oil from Russia. So I think all that shit is priced in. Everybody's looked around. So that's how I'm looking at it. If you're looking at oil long term, or if you're thinking about changing the oil in your car, I don't think the price of oil is going to get any higher, but it's not going to get any cheaper. Crazy. I was out actually this weekend. I was in Advanced Auto, and I like to do my own mechanics. Oh, coffee. You had to hear all the dudes in Advanced Auto bitching about it. Oh man, they were bitching about the prices. Everybody, last year I bought this for that, and this year I'm buying it for this. That's all I hear, man. That's all I hear. It's unreal. And they're telling me like, like I'm one of the guys, but at least they're not talking to me about sports. I know nothing about sports. I like business. So that's very interesting. People talk to me about sports, and I got to kind of play it off, right? Because I can't tell them, hey, I'm half a fag. I don't play sports. Well, I used to kickbox, but nobody really looks at that as a sport. All right. So that's oil. Enough about me and my digressions. RB. Okay, RB. RBOB. Gasoline. Oh, look at that bitch. Damn. That's a mighty strong bull flag. What are we coming into? It's September. We're not. No, I don't know. People traveling for Yom Kippur, which that too, man. It's Yom Kippur, Jewish holiday. It's going to have an effect on the markets. I think that's tomorrow. So I think they're going to be home before sundown, and it's a day of atonement. So tomorrow and Wednesday might be a little fugly. But we shall see. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Trade light this week. I guess that's the takeaway. But yeah, gas looks like a bear flag, a little bit bullish on gas. So expect that to do a little pop to pop. Nat gas for everybody who's filling their tanks. I kind of this kind of correlates with propane. So if you're heating with propane, you get a general idea. But this baby looks like she's dropping. I'm bearish here. And, the dailies are looking pretty negative. It's interesting that everything's going the opposite way. There are some people who play spreads, nat gas against oil, or gasoline against oil, trading the disparities between the two. It's an interesting strategy. Actually, maybe we'll talk about that down the road. So, yeah, that's it for nat gas. Just looks bearish. Watch this low. They break that low. I don't have a target for you. I don't really get that deep into it. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure when I fill my tanks. But yeah, $6 looks pretty good. Another 32 cents. Usually takes about 4 weeks to reflect at the pump or at the heating company. Bonds. What's going on with this? All right. You want to be like that? We'll just look at the dailies anyway. So yeah, big grind. We're due for a bounce. We got a little bit. Here's a consolidation. I'm neutral on it right now. It moved down pretty aggressively, man. It's a pretty aggressive tanking. Yeah, I'm expecting a bounce. probably to 132 and 31, 30 seconds. So anybody who's short in bonds right now, take care. I'm trying to buy TBT cheap. Actually trying to add to it at about 28.5. That was my target. I'm still feeling good about that number, but we're moving. I mean, I might have missed that roll, but that's all right. There's more around. Gold. You know, I haven't been too excited about gold. I got to do something about this 240 chart. It's not paying off. So I haven't been too excited about gold, but I'm watching GLD, and I'm going to start chipping away at that, man. I mean, we're getting a new world order. The global economy is kind of a thing in the past, unless they whack these two characters. But these two characters are trying to change the order of things, and we're going to need dollar stability and inflation control, and they'll be able to control inflation better if they could keep currency stable, and that means pinning to gold. And this is just speculation. I haven't even heard any noise about it, or maybe we'll start to hear a little chatter, a little noise about pinning to gold. But I mean, it can't hurt. I'm just socking away a little gold with that expectation. And if you want to trade it, I mean, I don't want to trade. You could trade the futures, but obviously you have to go out far. You're paying a premium. But GLD is what we're looking for. There it is, right there. So GLD, it's an ETF, spot gold. 154. Look at that. It's crawling up too, huh? Like people are listening to my fucking channel, snatching my ideas. Yeah, it's a pretty good price, man. It's looking fairly cheap. Look at that. That bitch tanked. So, yeah, I'd put a little bit away. You know what? Look for that 152.55. That's probably a good place to start chipping away at it. But let's get back on track, shall we? I digress. Gold, BTC, I've got it up there twice. Let's get rid of one so we're not eating up so much data. Data. This is a 10-year. We already looked at bonds. TLT, that's a long on bonds. I don't know why it's stuck in here. Oh, there's my GLD. There's oil if you want to trade oil. USO is a good oil thing. I just rolled over to this software instead of the Schwab one. Schwab one sucks. That fucking software just sucks. All right, so let's roll right here. Take a quick look at Amazon. You know we all like the Amazon. Yo, watch. Okay, here's a trade for today. We could watch this support. Look at the power in that support. Look at that. That's a pretty good support. That's exciting. Yeah, it looks like an outlier. We close that gap. See, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking we're in for a little more pain today. What happened to you? Yeah, I'm going to watch that channel in Amazon, look for that breakout. At the very least, it'll dictate where my markets are going to go. Yeah, right now we're flat for the open in the futures. Is Tesla. Tesla should be doing the same thing, right? Tesla's been like just churning around since this split. I think this split is very exciting. There's going to be more people playing in it. But look at that. Just based on that, I'd have to say I'm bearish. Come on, I'm going to hold that right there. Look how it's respecting that line too, bouncing off of it. Looks good, and then it did the break. So the test of this break is going to be around that 262. If that drops, what are we looking at? Oh, yeah, we got some gap here. All right, if you're investing in Tesla, it's cool if you take a little piece, but you know, figure, oh yeah, we got openings right down here. Yeah, we need some kind of debacle to bring us down to 249, and then I'd be comfortable. There's nothing exposing us behind it. So yeah, this break is going to take us 263. I would not be surprised to see 259. If we break through that 263, we're going to get a little bit of resistance around 254. And yet, you know, could be 254.55. I'm not calling it on a gnat's ass, you know, on a $255 stock. I'm not worried about 50 cents here and there. So, yeah, you know, I'm just going to look for the behavior around these areas. And then ultimately, I would like to see that 248. So I'm going to look around 248, 249. Take a little bit. And really what I'm gearing up for is blue skies. You know, once we get beyond the bullshit, because you know how life is, man. You always get beyond the bullshit. You know, where am I going to be and what am I going to be in when the bullshit clears? I'm not trading for the bullshit right now because we're in the bullshit. So it's already in the price. So now we just need a little debacle to get us in there. Get us in some good positions. Here's Microsoft. Yeah, looking at these tech leaders, it's just kind of making me feel bearish. Long term. Google, bearish. Netflix, still love the company, man. Actually, I even like it right here. This is a good place to chip away. I'm not bothering. I've got my position in it. I'm happy with it. Oh, SpaceX. Yo, what a beating, bro. I got out of that thing at a little, I think 55. Do you believe it? It went as high as 60, and I was like, fuck. And look at it. Look at it. Yo, that was some froth in the market, eh? All right. So, hey, listen, thanks for hanging out, listening to me babble. I think I covered all the securities that I look at. Join me live today at 9 a.m. And right now I'll be doing live trading Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Most Fridays, I think for a little while, I'll be attending to tribal elders. And, you know, that's just something I have to do. And something I want to do. They're not going to be around for long, and you know, this is like making my peace. Not that I had any problems with them; it was all good. But yeah, you know, that's why you have children, so that you got somebody to help you out when you're older. And it's funny, you know, my old man's a hard man, so he doesn't want much help. But really what he's got me doing is he made me change some brake lines in his Jeep. Motherfucker can't even drive. He had me changing the brake lines, but I'm not going to bitch. I mean, it makes him feel good. And, yeah, you know, you know how parents are. They always love when they boss you around. And, yeah, you know, it gives them that sense of superiority. So I'll let him enjoy all that in his last few months. And, yeah, that's what I'll do. And, yeah, you know, I hate crawling under cars, man. I much rather work on boats than cars. But he loved it his whole life. Forget about it. He used to build cars. He actually was a gangster, and he ran one of the largest chopping rings in the country. And I think when they clipped him, when they caught him, theft in Brooklyn went down. I think the number was like 45% or something like that, automobile theft. He didn't go out and steal cars, you know, but he had crews of guys who used to do that shit. And, yeah, you know, that's the nature of his life. But, hey, he did what he had to do, I guess. Well, you know what? That's not true. He didn't have to do it because my grandfather was a smart, successful businessman. My old man was just a whack job and a cowboy. So Anyway, a little bit about me. So, hey, subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. And you join me at 9 o'clock and do some trades. Just remember, it's all psychology, man. You should be calm, cool, and at peace when you trade. And good luck with your trading.